Hi, this is our dog Ivory. Like all dogs, she is a messy eater. In an attempt to contain the mess and not kick her food or water bowls around that get moved down around the house, we decided we needed a dog food center. After a search on the interwebs, I saw a lot of neat ideas, but this just didn't seem practical. We liked the look of the bowls up off the ground and the food contained on top. But I don't get why some of these have bowls that on drawer slides that push in and out. It didn't seem practical to push it in and pull it out for the food and water. It seemed like it would always be out. So, after getting some starter ideas, I came up with this design. It checked all the boxes. Food and water contained, so it can't be moved around, a little bit off the ground for when she gets older and has a hard time eating and drinking so close to the ground, and a container for her food to keep it all in one place. So let's get started. I'm so glad that after a few years I made this outfeed assembly table to move outside when weather permits, to let the wind take the sawdust off to my neighbor's yard so I don't have to throw it into their yard when they're sleeping. My shop is a small 2-car garage and it can get pretty cramped pretty quick, so having this outfeed assembly table mobile makes life a lot easier. This entire project was made using over a half sheet of 4x8 half-inch plywood, some scrap walnut, and some small hinges. A very inexpensive project to build that was completed in one solid weekend. Once I have broken down the 4x8 piece of plywood, it's really easy to put it back into the outfeed position mode. Now that the pieces are smaller, I can use the table saw to cut and break down the pieces closer to final dimensions. Whoa, did you see that? What a great idea to store your yardstick. Just consulting my handy dandy plans to lay out for some more cuts. Now just laying down a rabbet for the assembly. And through the power of the YouTube gods, voila! Most of it is assembled. Now to lay out for the dog bowls and to show off my speed cutting scissoring skills, and for a professional like me, I nailed on the first try. I mean second try. Now that I figured how to cut a hole in paper, we see the skilled worker use his new skills for the real thing.
Aha! Aha!
Like a glove.
Okay, we are mostly fully assembled. Now the main unit is fully assembled, I transition to the top. After a quick jointing and planing, I can mark out for the miters to capture the top. I mark and remark to get the line perfect, then highlight it so I can cut the wrong line and start over. Nope, nailed this one. And using some pieces to make sure everything is lined up and exact from one to the other. This ensures all the pieces are exactly the same. Once I lay out the frame and remembering the good side down, I mark with a Sharpie, which is part of the board that will be cut for the rabbit. This way I don't have to remember which side is inside or outside. I just have to cut off the part of the wood with the black line. I just need to make 2 passes on each piece, and the frame is cut and ready for assembly. Here's a pro tip. Laying out the pieces so the face that needs cut faces the fence makes cutting faster and safer because I don't have to worry about cutting the wrong face of the board, or worse, turning the board around and accidentally bumping the blade, causing a bad day. After a quick trip in my DeLorean and picking up the state-of-the-art miter framing assembly jig from the hardware store from 1950, I can assemble the top frame. A little glue and some weight for the top, and that's done. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, please welcome the world's fastest sander. This is one way you can make sure that you are not putting too much pressure on the sander. Another one of my time machine purchases is this racket screwdriver. They are very handy, and screwing small screws helps put just the right amount of pressure without stripping the screw. So the plan was dark stain.
1 hour later.
Can you tell where I screwed up? If you guess that I didn't seal the wood first, you win the prize of a pat on the back. So this is the only way I know to fix it. I waited about 5 minutes before gently wiping it off. These are my own creation. I call them bench castles. They're good for elevating a piece for sanding, or you can turn the top over, revealing the points for finishing, and they store nice and neat. How about a little sprucing up on the project with some epoxy to make it pop? The nail helps draw the epoxy into the smaller parts of the letters for full coverage. If you've made it with me this long, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe button to my channel so you can catch more videos as I send them out. I appreciate you watching the videos. And here it is, the finished product. It checked all the boxes. A place to keep her food and bowls in the same place. The bowls can't be pushed around, and I think it looks nice too. If you're interested in these plans, you can find them on my Etsy store in the description below. But here's the real test. I wonder if she likes it.
Okay, go ahead.
No, 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 no.
Well, I guess so. Hey, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep building.